they did. And they both really did numbers. It wasn't like they didn't do numbers. Niggas did numbers. You know what I'm saying? As far as like Bow Wow shutting down malls and you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, Bow Wow definitely did it, but
right now,
I
like
wouldn't put Romeo on his level though.
I'm saying at that time, that's who he was competing with.
Well, yeah.
That was like the little Romeo. This is before Chris Breezy. This is before Amari and all them little motherfuckers. It was like they was battling them for the young hip hop kids. Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't agree with him being a crossover artist.
Not me either. Bow Wow.
As far as like
he can cross over,
Chris Brown's
more crossover like
Iverson.
The nigga ain't legendary.
Yeah, you gotta. What him?
He ain't legendary, bro.
Because when you think of crossover, that's really coming in one way and then switching up and going to a whole nother different
it was
genre.
like you making it sound like he came from the street.
No. What I'm trying to say.
He was always pop.
Cool. So when Bow Wow came in,
Bow Wow. He never was fucking pop, nigga.
What was he?
This how you know he crossed over.
Where was he pop?
Arguing if he's pop or if he ain't. This how you know he
crossed
over.
That's because he's
not. He was a rapper.
That's because he's miseducated.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not.
He's a pop star.
No, it's not.
That's what it's called.
Because Bow Wow has always been a pop artist, brother.
That's what it's called.
He's not considered a rapper.
He's hip hop.
It's still hip hop.
Jermaine
Dupri
wrote his music, brother. He's a pop star.
Pop stars are in hip hop.
So if he's a pop star, that means he crossed over then.
He never crossed over to what?
If that's a pop star.
He's not doing gangster shit. He's not doing R&B.
That's crossover. If you're a pop star, that's crossover. Hold on, y'all getting the billboards all fucked up and shit. Hold on, y'all getting billboards and what they rate on pop stars and hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop is not all motherfucking pop on the pop list, my nigga. What are y'all talking about?
No, I said pop stars are hip hop also. It's hip hop.
But he was never on a pop star list, my nigga.
Hold on.
Yeah, he was.
Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this right now. It's
he was too old to listen to him, cuz.
Anything commercial was damn near pop star.
Fucking age, nigga.
Yo, hold on. Let me tell y'all niggas what it was. Yo, the nigga had 12 top 40 singles, 3 of which was the top 10. U.S. Billboard 100 charts. He sold over 10 million copies, 40 million digital assets worldwide. You trying to tell me this nigga ain't a motherfucker? What the fuck were you talking about? Are you for real?
Legendary.
No, what's saying he's not a crossover artist. What I say he's not legendary.
No, what I'm saying is for Drake to big him up, that's legendary on the strength of Bow Wow was the first young and really. Everybody at that time when Bow Wow dropped, no bullshit. See, this is the one thing niggas don't understand about Jermaine Dupri. Every time Jermaine Dupri fucked with something, it was never gangster. So any artist he had popping was not a gangster rapper.
Everything he did, he tried.
You understand what I'm saying? So for any rapper to be able to move in that time was big.
He tried. That's all
because the only thing moving was gangster rap. So when Bow Wow came out, for him to be a youngin', niggas fucked with him. Because it was so much gangster rap at that time.
But he was
a pop star.
Yeah, he was appealing to the kids.
He was a pop star.
That's what I'm saying. Like his fan base.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you. If your daughter know about him, then you know about him.
Which she doesn't, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying in general. Right now, if he was moving, if your daughter was talking about nothing but Bow Wow, then you know who Bow Wow is. You're investing into Bow Wow. That's what I'm saying. Parents knew him because the kids was so crazy.
Would
so
you say an icon?
Be like, who the fuck?
Would
you
say
think he got
icon?
into like Mike? What was that? 2-1, 2-1. One of them
First one, he's the original.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the original. It was the original movie was with him.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely.
Would you say icon and legendary is the same?
We already know where you going with this shit because you kept saying Bow Wow is an icon, not.
I just wanted to know so I don't sound stupid.
Yeah, it's a difference.
I don't know it. I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between legendary and an icon.
It's not that much. Bow
Wow
not that fucking much, but there's a difference.
Bow Wow has an era. That makes him an icon. That don't make him legendary. Jay-Z is legendary.
Right.
Bow Wow ain't legendary. He's an icon.
I mean, let's get it right.
Hey, listen, motherfucker, this is my motherfucking show. You ain't gonna be shutting shit down.
Knock the mics over.
I'm just saying, if you listen to what I'm saying.
No, that makes sense. Real shit.
It is.
Word. Jay-Z legendary, that nigga icon.
You can't say that nigga for Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take that. I'll take that.
There's a difference.
He made some paper.
Now I want to ask niggas too, since we talking about hip hop.
You can't say Whitney's a fuck. You gotta say Whitney's a fucking.
You're a rapper, so I know you was waiting for that
Lauryn
shit.
Hill, icon.
Where you think Boston rap is right now?
Boston rap?
On the rise. Motherfuckers is coming.
Never.
Every direction.
Never.
You feel it's good talent up here?
It's always been
It's
good
oversaturated with talent.
Always been saturated with talent.
Just ain't had the right outlets to get it out there.
Feel what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Yo, we're only known for our national sports and our education out here in Boston and racism. That's what they known us for out here in Boston.
True indeed.
And so when it comes to like music, man, we get our voices get heard last.
We get the short
Niggas gotta go to New York. Niggas gotta go to niggas gotta go down south, wherever.
And you can't be talking that Boston shit.
Now, what you saying now?
Yeah, you can't be talking
that
Boston.
Do you think it's out of like
that border, boy?
Oh, what the fuck? Y'all
the
niggas
city
doing? What the
being
fuck is that?
overlooked, or do you really just feel it's out of like niggas not sticking together?
Definitely niggas not sticking together.
And would you say what's the first one?
We don't get
The
being
city
overlooked.
just being overlooked, or you really feel it's inside the city, all of us
No
not
support.
sticking together?
Yeah,
No support.
we don't show solidarity, so of course.
No support.
Oh,
But
Mine.
the
Yo,
no
hold
support
on.
overlaps.
Bring that back.
What happened?
You said they don't show what solidarity?
There's no solidarity.
What that mean? Togetherness, right?
Indeed.
There's a bunch of people that's watching. They don't know what that means.
Word. They got Google. Look that shit up.
So what
Right.
you think?
Fuck
What
with
you
it,
think?
Ralph.
What you think could change the transition of Boston hip
Run that
hop,
back.
like from where we've been? Because at one point we was at the top, far as like artists coming out of here, LG, RSO. It's good rappers that have got money off this shit. Shout out to all them niggas. Shout out Days, Made Men. It's some rappers that really came out, but then shit stopped. And even with them rappers, only the OGs from the 80s and the 90s made it to a good point. What do you think right now could transition niggas to get in the industry?
Motherfuckers crossing over, stop being so thugged out.
How would you feel that when rap is thugged out right now?
Boston's big, but it's small.
What they classifying as rap is not all thugged out. A good support of it, a good wave is the drill shit right now is definitely popping at an all-time high. But aside from the drill shit, everything else that they consider a rap is not. It's all melodies. It's all different shit. So motherfuckers is still like we're catching the drill wave late over here.
True indeed.
Motherfuckers in New York was doing that shit back in 2013 and before. And niggas in Chicago was doing it before then. You know what I mean? So we're just now getting to that shit in 2020, 2021 and shit.
Nah, but the corny shit
Nah, but
is...
what I'm
the corny
trying to
shit
say
is
is like, yo,
when Boston was rapping like that, they used to tell us to stop rapping like that. They used to tell us to go make a song when we was blazing every track.
what I'm saying
When we was
is
bouncing
like,
on every beat. You know what I'm saying? On those.
Nah, I believe it, but you know everything has its time, man. Sometimes, man, shit don't be. Yo, there's a lot of artists, man, that are dope. There's a lot of rappers that don't rap right now that are dope as shit. That
Fuck yeah.
we hear niggas and be like, yo, niggas definitely should have made it, but it's the era and the time they was rapping.
Exactly.
Some niggas should have been going hard during the G Unit era type shit, nigga, during the Dips era. Some niggas should be going hard now. Some niggas should have been going hard back when fucking it was nigga Rough Riders and fucking and all of them niggas going crazy, man, in the late 90s and shit. But you know, motherfuckers don't.
But my bad, cuz.
Are you good? Go ahead.
Nah, I apologize, my nigga. Real talk.
Please.
But back on subject about that Boston shit. We ain't going nowhere because we don't have... Everybody in New York, when they're hot, that whole neighborhood, that whole city, put behind them.
But that's what I was.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
no disrespect to Boston.
Nah, but
I'm
what
just saying in general.
Right, but what
we're
I'm trying
so
to say
small
is,
and
what do you-
compact, and when a nigga pop, it's hard for him to get from that, expand from that.
Right, but what I'm trying to say
Because
is like,
right now, the only way to get somewhere is to go at somebody. But you can't go at somebody if your city is not one.
right, but what I'm trying to say.
That's the only way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what can bring the city together? You know what I'm saying? As far as like a motherfucker rapping? What is it that can bring niggas together to where niggas can have focal points and get money? I feel it's a lot of youngins out here that can really change their life. Niggas can change their friends' life, change their mother's life. Niggas just really don't know that. And I'm saying, like, what do you think can do to bring the exposure and the money to the city? Because one thing what we really do need in hip-hop is we need the money in the city. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to bring no money as long as, like, yo, none of us is fucking with each other.
Well, I feel like, man, what's going on with the drill shit, everybody's really living that life. How do you bring that together when there's a lot of personal, real life shit going on, and niggas is spitting about it, niggas is banging in real life and banging on wax, and showing and telling what's going on.
True indeed.
So how do you unite that? Everything is in a joint other than like the older rappers like Millie's Last Days and rapping real shit that they live in. These niggas is rapping the same shit that they live in, and they on their blocks. Every video we watch is they on in their hood talking about
the shit that's going on.
What's going on in the neighborhoods.
So basically, we not going to be able to get to a point to where we get some money.
That's not true. There's a way for it to happen, man. It has to be one.
Because I'm saying, right, just say right now, right, like, just say if somebody was like, yo, I got $2 million for niggas to get in one building. How do you put niggas in one building? You know what I'm saying? Just say Boston. Say you want to reach out to everybody. Yo, I got 200,000 for everybody come out. How do you think that niggas get in this building and be able to get the show done?
It happened in the industry.
It happened
in the industry.
No, but I'm saying, like,
but it takes a force. It takes